Hello and welcome to Reed Field here in Kingston for the Braintree White Sox and the Plymouth Brewers here joining partway through the top half of the first here in game 2 of the doubleheader as the pitch on the way is on the ground to the right side as second baseman with the throw over to first base as the run comes in from third. So Braintree scoring the game's first run. In their first strike. Braintree here on the road. White Sox still undefeated. Been a handful of rainouts here this season that have really complicated the schedule. This one sharply hit and into center field, a base hit. A single and a couple on. Gonna make it just one on. Braintree has the run. Brings up the big bat in the middle of the order. Pitch is outside. Some action going on in the Plymouth bullpen for head coach Cunningham. Pitch is off the plate, and that one is not going to be thrown. The starter Mayo on the mound. Giving up a run so far. There are 2 down here in the inning. As the pitch is inside. Pitch missing. Another close pitch as Foley will draw a walk. Braintree with a little different looking lineup. Pitch on the way. And that one a called strike. Cranberry League baseball action here at Reed Field. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are partway through this top half of the first. With Braintree scoring the first run. Ready, and just missed. A good pitch. I know it's early, but seems like some of the pitches have been squeezed a little bit. And this one lifted out of play. So Fair looking to keep the inning going. One is sharply hit to the outfield, but playable in center field, and that one is put away to end the inning. Braintree scores a run, leaves a runner on at first as we head to the bottom half of the first inning, 1-0 White Sox. Bottom half of the first inning as the Brewers have the top of the order. Center fielder Crow to lead things off. So lefty winds and fires, and that's a strike. Paw delivers another strike. And the pitch on the way is down. Offering on the way is on the ground. Middle of the infield, shortstop, ranging the throw, and that is in time. Yeah, the vocal call from the umpire says he held the base. The out there at first. Looks like the umpire was mic'd up there for sound. So leadoff hitter is retired. And first pitch swing on the infield. Foul ground, and that one very easily put away. So 2 quick outs. Ground out to shortstop and a pop up to first in foul ground. Nobody on, 2 down in the bottom half of the first. Nothing advantage for the visiting team, Braintree. They were on the road as part of their usual Sunday doubleheader. And that one cued foul. Pitch is low. Brewers trying to find a base runner here with 2 outs. And on the ground again. This one over to second base. And the throw across is in time, and that'll do it here in the first. So the White Sox lead 1-0 as we head to inning number 2. Top half of the second inning. As the pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Starter remains in the game, giving up a run back in the first. Offering on the way, and that's a strike. Brings up the catcher here, as this one sharply hit on the ground to the left side. Shortstop cutting it off, and the throw across is not going to be in time. He beats it out. That took a long time to develop. Yeah, that's a ground ball. You just have to have an out there. As this one is lifted in the air. And that one misplayed in the outfield as the runner tags second and heads for third. And we'll stop there at third. As the outfielder having to deal with the little bit of hill there. You see the ground kind of going upward and it causing a problem, and the player in left now shaken up. So certainly not the start that the home team, Plymouth, had in mind here in game 2. After giving up a run in the first, they're now allowing the first 2 to reach. Pitch low. So the first two have reached. Infield hit, and then a fly ball to left that was mishandled in the outfield. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike. One lifted out of play. And that one almost took the pitcher's head off. Catcher throwing it back, and pitcher clearly not ready for it. From what it looked like here. And this one on the ground to the left side. The run will come home from third as the throw across is going to be in time for the out. Braintree takes a 2-0 lead.
Go, Jack.
Almost getting away from the catcher. And this one's sharply hit, and that's over to second base. As the throw is going to be high, but the tag is applied. The run scores again from third. Braintree with productive outs and back-to-back plays. It's 3-0. So back-to-back RBI ground outs to the right side of the infield. As the top of the order. This one chopped over to third base. The long throw across, and that one tails away as the throwing error will allow the runner now to second.
I'll try to make that hurt. Keeps two.
One run back in the first for the White Sox, 2 so far here in the second. With the runner at second and 2 outs. And the pitch just below the knees. Same spot, same result, just below the knees. Off-speed pitch drops in there for a strike. The fastball just missed. It's been a frustrating at-bat here for the pitcher. We feel slighted by a couple of calls here in the at-bat. clearly gets away as the runner now will take third on the walk. So they're at the corners. Braintree's already scored twice in the inning. And this one on the first pitch popped up. In foul ground, not much room at all in foul territory as that one's out of play. This has got to be one of the smallest fields with foul ground. There's no room in foul territory to make a play. That's a strike. As the runner takes off and a throw down. It's not going to be in time. As the runner now takes off for the plate, here comes the throw. And he's going to be out at home. So Braintree trying to take an extra base. And Katie gunned down at home. So Braintree could have had more in the inning. They score twice and lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning in the 3-0 game. And the first pitch and their first strike. So Braintree getting 2 runs back in the top half of the inning. Runner thrown out at the plate, end of the inning. That's a strike. 4, 5, and 6 in the order. So lefty ready, winds and fires, and that one cued foul. So heading into today's action, Braintree at 8-0, and Plymouth down at 2-6. Pitch on the way is low. Lefty winds and fires and misses off the edge. First 3 have been retired by the starter. As this one is hit sharply out towards the outfield. And that one's going to get down. And that is going to be over the fence. So a home run to left center field off the bat of Grindle, who hits a solo shot to start the bottom half of the second. So a loud swing and gets Plymouth on the board. Very well hit ball. As that pitch is low. Brings up the third baseman, Ruth. Takes a strike. So the solo home run to start this inning makes it 3-1 as the bases are empty with nobody out. Missed off the plate. So falling behind in the count now after retiring the first 3 hitters he faced. A solo home run and now falling behind, but count now filling up. That one knocked in foul ground. And this one on the ground and by the dive at third as the runner thinking about 2 bags, and he is going to get there standing up. So a couple of extra base hits here to start the inning. And it looks like the umpire is going to check the bat here. I don't think I've ever seen this where they check the bat. Must be some sort of a complaint on the Braintree side. Whether it must have made a different sound the way it came off the bat. It doesn't look like there's going to be any further discipline here. So the claim for Braintree goes for naught, according to the umpires. As the pitch is low. As this one is hit foul. And this one again hit sharply to deep left field. This one back, and this one is gone. 2 home runs in the inning. And the 2-run homer makes it a 3-2 score in favor of the home team, Plymouth. So this game changing very quickly. So what a change in this game. A lot of offense here in this second inning. As that one drops in there for a strike. The offering is off the plate. Looks like Braintree going to get some action up and throwing in their bullpen. As this one on the ground, weakly middle of the infield, and it's going to be a tough play at third, and there's no throw. Another base hit. Everyone continues to find their way on here in this bottom of the second. And now a meeting at the mound. A couple of loud home runs. Actually, misspoke. It actually is a tie game at 3. Braintree had a 3-0 lead heading into the inning. It is 3-3. I stand corrected by the score. A solo home run and a 2-run homer makes it a 3-3 game. Actually, just looking back at the score, just so surprised by a couple of things we've seen here in the inning. Braintree first with a complaint about the bat that was used, and then a couple of home runs as the runner takes off for second, and the throw not in time. So Braintree is still not trailing in this game, but they're in danger of it here in the inning. As it's run on the right side over his second, throw across in time for the out. Finally an out. Does move the base runner to third, and that is the go-ahead run at third. First 3 were retired here to begin the game in the first. As the Brewers did not get anything going, but a leadoff solo homer by Grindle, then the double by Ruth 2-run homer by Gagne. Single for Surratt, and then the ground out by Marchand. First out of the inning with the runner at third. Brings up the shortstop, O'Neill. Braintree still with some action in their bullpen, and the leash is going to be very short here, it seems, on the starter, as we are in Game 2 of the doubleheader. And the pitch on the ground. This one back to the middle of the infield, as the runner is going to fake going to the plate, and the out is at first. So good job by the pitcher to look back the runner at third. They considered it, but did not try it. So go back to the top of the order for the second time. A very long second inning. As the pitch is on the way, and a strike. Lefty ready, and that one missing off the edge. A couple of looks back by both teams here in this early part of this game. Seems to be a very small strike zone. As this one is sharply hit, and that's into center field, a base hit. Here with 2 outs, brings home a run. And now the lead is 4-3, as the visitors from Braintree trail for the first time. So a clutch 2-out hit from the leadoff hitter Crow. Late swing and a miss. As that one missing off the edge. The hitter offers at the pitch and strikes out, but it's a big inning for the Brewers. They score 4 times and take the lead as we head to the third, 4-3 over Braintree. Top half of the third inning. A 4-run inning back in the second, and a 1-run lead for Plymouth. Braintree trying to play from behind. 3, 4, and 5 in the order. As the pitch is cut on and missed. And this one on the ground to shortstop. The throw across. And the throw is not going to be in time. So an infield single to start the inning. Check on over at first. Throw not in time. Strike thrown in there. Throw over to first, not in time. this one popped up on the infield, but the catcher with a look, it's out of play. So the offenses have scored a lot of runs early. 7 total runs already in this game, and we're here in the top half of the third. Check over at first with Lambros. And the pitch. And this one's sharply hit. And over to left field. This one gets over the head of the left fielder as the runner digs for third. And being held there with nobody out. So a single and now a double. And the first two have reached. Apparently this is going to be a shootout here today. The offense has woken up for Braintree, but the pitching hasn't been great here in game 2. There's the pitch on the way. Is a strike. Pitch on the way to fair. Is low. And that one makes contact with the hitter, and that will load up the bases. Fair just always seems to be a magnet for the ball. And Braintree back in business with the bases loaded and nobody out. Righty ready, lines and fires, and that one's low. So both team starters remain on the mound. But Braintree had action in their bullpen. Maybe we'll see it in the bottom half of this third. As that one looked pretty good, but again, not getting the call. It really has not been a good strike zone. Catcher Donovan, and the pitch, and that one hit him. And back-to-back hit batters, and Braintree has tied the score at 4. I feel like I've been seeing a lot more hit batters over the last couple weeks now, covering not only these White Sox Cranberry League games, but also the Legion team, post 86 for Braintree. Seen a lot of hit batters. Whether the pitchers aren't getting the same type of spin that they're looking for out of the hand on their off-speed pitches. But nonetheless, the score is tied at 4 with a hit batter that brings in a run. So great spot here to really open things up. As the pitch is in the air, and the infield fly is on as the hitter is out. It's the first out of the inning. Couple of hits, couple of hit batters. Braintree has tied the score. Action starting to throw, right-handed action from the Plymouth bullpen. That one missed well off the plate. And this one sharply hit to left field, but foul. One hit off the roof there of that little shed. And another hard hit ball, but foul. Right-hander is ready, and this one is knocked out of play. On the ground, over to third, and that one is mishandled as the run comes in. Tough play there at third, but that'll go down as an error. It brings in a run. So Braintree back in front 5-4. Certainly one you'd like to have an out there if you're Plymouth. Can't afford to give extra outs to this Braintree team. And the pitch is down. Big swing and a miss. This one sharply hit and to the outfield as the ball is caught in left field. As the runner coming to the plate, and a sacrifice fly will bring in another run. So now makes it a 6-4 game in favor of Braintree, with the second out now here of the inning. So it's the top of the order for Katie, who has reached on errors last time, came around to score. Actually was thrown out at the plate. On the ground, over to shortstop, on-handed flip, over to second to end the inning. But Braintree takes the lead. So we head to the bottom of the third, 6-4. Bottom half of the third, what has turned into a very high-scoring game, and a hit batter begins it. Braintree had action warming last inning, but back with the starter here to begin the bottom half of the third in a 6-4 game. And the leadoff hitter is on. Braintree had two batters hit in this game. Now they've hit one. As this one on the ground, left side. Over to third. Back to second for one. Back to first. And a double play turned. It's a big play for the defense. That is Grindle, who had that home run to lead off the second inning. Rounds into a double play. Braintree certainly needed that. That one quickly started over there at third. So that hit batter very quickly erased. That pitch is low. As that one's in there for a strike. So the White Sox hoping for a quick inning here in the bottom half of this third. As this one is sharply hit, and this one over in center, it gets by the dive. As they're Runner heads for second and will get there. Second double of the game. And the inning continues. So that one sharply hit. Braintree was looking for a diving play in center field, but it did not work out. Good effort in center. Pitch is low. Bring up Gagne, hit the 2-run homer his last time. And this one on the ground rolled over third, but foul. 10 runs in this game. 6 for Braintree, 4 for Plymouth. Should play here in the bottom of the third. And this one gets away. The runner takes third. Trying to get through the inning is the starter McDonald. Here's the throwing back behind us in the bullpen. And the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. And the pitch. Just missed. Time called by the batter. As this one cut on and missed, and able to get through the inning without allowing a run. So a couple of base runners. Braintree gets through it as we head to the fourth, 6-4. Top half of the fourth. Mayo remains in this game. And the pitch. A strike. That one's low to Hall. 2, 3, 4 hitters for Braintree here in the fourth. As this one's knocked out of play. As that one is cut on and missed and foul tipped, says the umpire, but either way held on to by the catcher and a strikeout. Starts the inning. Pitch gets away. And that one just off the edge. So leadoff man striking out. That one's inside to Lambros. Trying to get on base. The Braintree offense started. And will find his way on a 4-pitch walk. So this is the third time through the Braintree order. And now a quick meeting at the mound. Doesn't look like a pitching change is coming yet. And out in front of Foley, coach wants to have words with the starter. Roped a sharp double his last time to left center. And wave and a miss at an off-speed pitch. Another swing and a miss. As Foley takes the pitch upstairs. One on and one down here in the fourth inning. Foley getting on base his last time with a double. He's also walked. That one misses off the edge. Danger of walking another one here in the inning. Righty is ready and missed off the plate. Second walk he's drawn here today. Braintree as a team has drawn 4 walks. 2 base runners on here in the fourth inning without the benefit of a hit. And another visit out to the mound, so this will result in a pitching change here in the inning. 2 on, 1 out in a 6-4 game. Braintree with the lead. As we'll pause here for the pitching change. Play resuming here after the pitching change, as this one's down in the dirt and hits the catcher's mask, but neither runner able to advance. So the first pitching change for either side. Big opportunity here for Fair, who was hit by a pitch and is grounded out. Righty ready, and the pitch is off the edge. Big spot in this game. The White Sox holding on to a 2-run lead, 6-4, here in the top half of the fourth. And a strike on the outside corner. That one's upstairs. And this one hits him again. So he's been hit for the second time in this game. That will fill up the bases. brings up Donovan, who has singled and been hit by a pitch. His last time, ironically enough, it was right after Fair was hit by a pitch. So back-to-back hit by pitches, and brought in a run. And this one on the ground to the pitcher, who goes to the plate for the force out. And the out at home. Nice play from the pitcher. The bases remain loaded now with 2 outs. After a leadoff strikeout, 2 straight walks, and a hit batter. Pitching change mixed in. And then the force out at home. So it's going to take something here for this inning to continue. So White Sox have the bases loaded, a chance to add to a 2-run lead. And the pitch is low. So a chance here for Colleran. And a fastball for a strike. Did not go after that pitch. They're going to check. Just missing with some more action going on in the bullpen. Looks like a left-handed reliever throwing. And this one sharply hit, and a fair ball down the line. As 1 run comes in, here comes a second. The throw to the plate is going to be cut off. And Braintree with a 2-run hit. So that puts 8 on the board now for the White Sox, who lead 8-4. Clutch hit there from Colleran. Ends up over at second base with the throw to the plate. And that one down in the dirt. As the offering is off the edge. So runners at second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Braintree's extended their lead now to 4 runs. This game opening up now. We're past the halfway point. And a pop-up. Shortstop does not see it, and a run comes home. Here comes a second. And Braintree now with 2 runs on a gift. On a pop-up on the infield that the shortstop lost in the sun, and this game has gotten away now from Plymouth. Those are the kind of mistakes that you don't really expect to see on the infield. A lot more common in the outfield, but nonetheless, that was just a misplay. That's the second ball that has been mishandled by the defense on a pop-up. One to left field, this one on the infield at short. And now 10 on the board for Braintree here on the road. So what looked like it was going to be the end of the inning, and it was just going to be a 4-run game, now it's up to 6, as this game really has slipped away. Ground ball, and this one will be taken the easy way over to second, and that ends it for Braintree. Another big inning as we head to the bottom half of the 4th, 10-4 Braintree. Pitching change as Braintree with a new pitcher on, and this one is knocked foul. Left-handed reliever in. Braintree, both pitchers have been left-handed here today. With a 10-4 lead as this one is hit towards the outfield. And right field as that one's tracked down for the first out. So 7, 8, and 9 in the order for the Brewers, who trail by 6 now. So Troop into pitch. As this one's knocked to the backstop. Definitely showing some offense in this game, but their pitching hasn't been very good. Defense hasn't been good either. As this one's lifted out of play. Second time through the order as Marchand bats in the 8th spot. Lefty ready, and this one again in the air to the outfield. And it finds its way down in left center. A flaring single. It's a 1-out single. Pitch missing high. It's number 9 man. O'Neill, who grounded back to the mound his first time. And the pitch. And another ground ball. This one over to shortstop. Going across, and the low throw is dug out. Nice play at first. So that certainly saved an error on a wild throw. Nice play, and very confident there, scooping that one right out of the dirt. So the base runner does move to second. And the pitch. Leadoff man now Crow. 3rd time through. The offering is on the way and on the right side as that one is slowed down and everybody's going to reach. The runner does not score from second. He's still there at 3rd. So they're at the corners. A very nice play there at second had he been able to make it, but obviously not an easy play. High degree of difficulty. Definitely seeing plays like that made this year for the White Sox, who are a very good defensive team. So Troop trying to get through the inning. He's pitched to contact. Getting ready. And that's a strike on the edge. The right fielder Moore, who has popped up and struck out. And knocks it out of play. Lefty winds and fires, and a ground ball. This one over to shortstop. And it's mishandled, and the run will score. So shortstop's been a problem spot here in the inning. As that will force across a run, an unearned run. Charged here to the pitcher. Makes it 10-5. A very frustrating game. I can imagine for both coaches. Both sides making some very big mistakes. That one misses off the plate. Obviously makes the pitcher have to throw extra pitches too. Pitch on the way. And this one's sharply hit, and a play at shortstop. Wow. Able to take that one away. That had a base hit up the middle looking like it was going to happen. And instead, nothing. As one run pushed across here in the inning as we head to the fifth. 10-5, Braintree. Entering to the fifth inning here in a 10-5 game. Lefty finds the zone. 15 runs already here in this game through the first 4 innings. Imagine at some point the pitching's got to settle in a little bit. As that one's upstairs. That's a strike. And that one in there for a called third strike. On the edge to Craven. To bring up Hall, batting in the 2 spot he's walked, he struck out. And this one is well hit to the outfield, but center fielder looks like he's got to play and will make it. 2 down here in the inning. A couple of quick outs here to start the 5th. Brings up Lambros. And he did not offer on that first pitch, it didn't look like. So both sides have used a couple of different pitchers, as you would imagine, with the number of runs scored in this game. So it's down in the dirt. And the pitch, as that one misses. First 2 have retired here in the inning. And the pitch is down. And he walks him. Second straight time he's drawn a walk on 4 pitches. Nothing to swing at there. Batting in the 3 spot in the Braintree order. Out in front of Foley, who's had an interesting day at the plate. A couple of walks and a double. So runner now takes second. And lots of extra bases being given here in this game. Pitch on the way, and that one rolled over foul. Pitch, and a swing and a miss by Foley. And the pitch is cut on and missed, and Foley strikes out to end the inning. Braintree strands a runner here in the 5th inning. We're to the bottom half in a 10-5 game. Bottom 5 in the pitch. A strike. 10-5 lead for Braintree here on the road. They look to improve to a perfect 9-0. Second inning of work for the left-hander Troop. That one is knocked foul. And the pitch, and this one hit sharply out towards the outfield. As this one travels and hits the fence. That was very close to being another home run. Good start offensively here to begin the inning. And a ground ball, left side. Shortstop will take it, and the throw across in time. Pitch, and a pop-up. This one to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the throw to the plate. And the runner will not go. So no sac fly. Not even an attempt there. Obviously wasn't that deeply hit, but now 2 outs in the inning. Down by 5 runs. Probably the right idea. Another fly ball. This one over to right field, and that'll be put away, and the White Sox don't give anything up here in the 5th. 10-5 as we head to the 6th inning. Top of the 6th inning here at Reed Field in Kingston, as it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Braintree. by 5 runs. Fair's been hit by a pitch twice here in this game. Something he can hit now, not get hit by. Rolls that one over, foul. And that one down in the dirt. Pitch is upstairs. And the lefty winds and misses. He walks the leadoff man. Just the catcher as Donovan gets an opportunity to hit. This is the 4th time through for the Braintree order. And the pitch is low. A single, a ground out, and a hit by pitch for Donovan so far in the game. As this one's popped up, catcher with a look at it. And that one reaches foul ground. This one sharply hit to the outfield, but foul. So leadoff walk as the Brewers still search for the first out of the 6th inning. And another foul ball. So a good bat here from Donovan. And did not swing at that. That was a close pitch. The offering almost hits him. Leadoff walk for fair. And Donovan out to right field, but a foul ball. A couple of hard hit balls here in the at bat. And And after all of that, he draws a walk. So an excellent at bat as the first two have reached here in the 6th inning.
Stay hot, Colt.
So to bring up Colleran. 2-run double as last time. Pitch on the way. This one sharply hit over to third base. Play to second for 1, back to first, and they will not turn 2. So they'll be at the corners. First and third for the White Sox. Out in front of LaFleur. As the runner takes off, and the throw down to second will not be in time. Braintree not wasting any time trying to steal the base. So they're going to bring the infield in here in a 10-5 game. Here with 1 out in the 6th inning.
Go, Jake.
That pitch is inside. The offering is inside. Payoff pitch is spoiled off. White Sox making the Plymouth staff work really hard here in this game. Nothing's been easy here today. 10-run offensive production here so far. And another free pass served up. That's the third of the inning. So the Brewers obviously playing with a lot of fire as they've now loaded up the bases. This brings up the number 9 hitter. And the pitch, and that one up and over the head. Lefty ready, and this one is knocked out of play. Lefty-lefty matchup here with just the 1 out. As that one just missed. The offering is upstairs. Nowhere to put him. Pitch on the way, and this one's popped up, and the at-bat continues. This one is laced to the outfield. And the catch will be made in left field. The throw is towards the plate. And the throw is cut off as the run will score on the sac fly. And it's 11-5. So an RBI credited. All those walks proving to be costly. Just the one run in the inning, though, to this point. And the pitch down in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. It's a strike. Off-speed pitch down and away. Pitch in there for a strike to Craven. It's been a long half inning. Braintree's been handed a handful of free bags here in this top of the sixth. And this one on the ground. Over to shortstop. And the ball is misplayed with. And that'll be an error. As the bases are reloaded. Brings up Hall. Walked, struck out, and flied out. Goes after the first pitch and knocks it out of play. Offering is well off the plate this time. Count evens at 1-1. Same spot, same result. 2-1. This one is hit hard, but a mile high. And the right fielder battles the sun and makes the catch. Braintree does scratch a run across, but could have had more as they strand the bases loaded, heading to the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning, Braintree with an 11-5 lead. As the pitch is a strike. And the pitch is down as Troop backing out for another inning of work. Pitched pretty well here in this game. Pitch to contact. That's a swing and a miss and a pitch downstairs. Lefty ready. And the pitch is in there. Strike three. Down he goes. First pitch swing, and this one popped up and foul ground out of play.
Okay. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Good, how are you? Good. I heard you going to Plymouth after?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Are you? Going home?
Yeah.
Father's Day?
I gotta go home.
Off-speed pitch, just missing off the plate. The offering is down. And a ground ball. This one to short. And it's misplayed at shortstop. Braintree with another error. Lefty ready and misses upstairs. Looking for one of those tailor-made double play balls. Got strikeout and then the error at short. That's a strike. Good looking location, but does not get the strike call from the home plate umpire. As that is in there for a strike. Some action going on behind us. Braintree bullpen. So Troopers ready, winds and fires, and that's down in the dirt. No advance. 11-5 game in favor of Braintree here on the road. Trying to continue their undefeated start to the season. As that misses, and that's a walk, so back-to-back base runners. Braintree playing with a little bit of fire here at the top of the order, due up. First pitch is sliced back. Pitch, and that one just misses. Lefty again off the edge. An error and a walk. Did strike out the leadoff man. Danger of loading up the bases here. And he does. So the Brewers getting as good of a chance as you can ask for late in the game here in the bottom of the sixth. Head coach Thompson coming out to talk with his pitcher. Haven't seen a signal for a pitching change.
You guys put this on local cable?
Yeah, BCAM TV. You can find it on the internet. Just type in BCAM, BCAM.
All right, thank you.
Base is filled up. And a left-handed batter as this one is popped up to left field as that one is caught. Runner again is not tagging. A couple of times thought maybe we'd see a play. As there are now 2 down. A big second out. I understand they're down 6, but with 2 outs, that looked to be a little bit deeper than the last time. Pitch is on the way, and that one sliced out of play. And a play over to first. The runner back safely. Cloud of dust there. Time is called at the dish. And a pop up. This should be playable on the infield. As Hall wants it himself, he makes the play, and somehow Plymouth does not score here in the inning after being handed a couple of free passes. They leave the bases loaded as we head to the 7th, 11-5, Braintree. Top of the 7th inning. And the pitch is a strike. Missed. Fifth time through the order for the White Sox. Lead 11-5. And this one sharply hit to deep left field. It's more left center now as that one's tracked away for the first out. So the number 3 hitter, Lambros, retired to begin the inning in front of Foley, who fanned his last time. He's doubled and walked a couple of times. Righty is ready, and that is a strike. Trying to work quickly on the mound as he winds and fires and misses low. This game really got out of hand earlier in the 4th inning. Having a 4-run inning. Open up a 10-4 lead. They lead 11-5 now. Play here in the 7th. 7-inning game. Pitch on the way, and that one's down. As Foley has now walked for the 3rd time. Big swing and a miss. Bring up fair. And he hits this one sharply to the outfield. Deep center field. Way back and up and over his head. As the throw goes back into the middle of the infield. And Foley coming all the way around to score. Makes it 12-5 on the double over the center fielder's head. So after being hit by a pitch twice in this game, drawn a walk, grounded out, now an RBI double. Brings up the Braintree catcher, Donovan, who's also been hit by a pitch. Has singled, grounded out to the pitcher, and walked. After the leadoff fly out, a walk to Foley, and then he comes around to score on the double by Fair. The White Sox continuing their dominance here in the Cranberry League. This one's knocked out of play. The closest team to Braintree in the standings has only lost actually to Braintree. And that was the Mass Hurricanes. Braintree beat earlier this year. Just a couple games ago, I believe. The pitch is a strike. Braintree with a 4-1 win on the 11th of June. Pitch, and that one missed. Very high-scoring game here today. As there'll be another free pass handed out. Second time Donovan's drawn a walk. Braintree's drawn 10 walks as a team. Continue to be pitched around in certain spots. Foley obviously drawing 3 of those walks, as that's a strike. Brings up Colleran, who bounced into a fielder's choices last time. Had a 2-run double earlier, which was his big hit. Ready, and the pitch is upstairs. One is on the middle of the infield, over to second for 1, back to first for 2. They turn the double play. Braintree does get a run on the double from Fair, and we are headed to the bottom of the 7th with Braintree leading 12-5. Bottom of the 7th inning. The White Sox look for the final 3 outs. First pitch in there for a fastball, strike 1. Brewers led at one point by a run after Braintree jumped out in front 3-0. A couple of home runs gave a short lead before Braintree took command. Midway part of the game. Never really looked back. So that's down in the dirt. Pitch on the way, and that one just missed. Good velocity here. Coming from the bullpen. Braintree and their third pitcher. And funny enough, all three have been left-handed. Close pitch does not go the pitcher's way. Southpaw is ready, and that one cut on and missed, and down on strikes he goes. Actually, haven't been many strikeouts in this game. Been a lot of walks, not many strikeouts. Leadoff man retired, and first pitch swing. This one to right field. A lunging catch, and that one is going to be put away. What a diving effort out there in right field. There are two down. Actually tough to see that one from our vantage point. Looked like that may have potentially made contact, but a great running play. But with the game being a 7-run game, obviously a pretty much meaningless situation. That one is down. 2 outs here in the 7th. Plymouth down to their final out. In danger of dropping now to 2-7 on the season as this one flared to left, and that's going to drop down a base hit. So that'll keep the game going for at least one more hitter. At first with 2 down, and the first pitch right there for a strike. Look over at the runner at first, and the pitch. This one sharply hit and caught at second, and that is the ball game. So Braintree allows a base runner here in the bottom of the 7th, but nothing to come across, and a 12-5 finish here today at Reed Field in Kingston, site of today's Cranberry League baseball matchup, as Braintree improves to a perfect 9-0 here in the season, and a loss by Plymouth drops them to 2-7. So Braintree with a win. That'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.